indecision be an enemy, rob you of the future, empty your bank account, leave you with zero in the purse. Don't let that happen. The next one is doubt. Sure, there's doubts on the outside. People doubt that America's going to make it. People doubt that Europe's going to make it. People doubt that Russia's going to make it, that Poland's going to make it, that Czechoslovakia is going to make it. They doubt the whole world is going to make it. But I'm asking you not to pick up all those doubts. I'm asking you to have some faith, have some courage, believe, drive your doubts into a small corner. Don't let them loose like a mad dog, drive you into a small corner. Don't doubt the future. Don't doubt the possibilities. Don't doubt the extraordinary gifts that your distributors bring to your organization. Don't doubt that. And here's the most important one of all. Don't doubt yourself. If I've got the ability to change, so do you. If I've got the ability to read, so do you. If I can discover, so can you. If I can grow, you can grow. If I can develop, you can develop. If I can get an invitation like I got 6 years ago, help take something around the world, so can you. If I can stand on this platform, Idaho farm boy raised in obscurity, so can you. If the millionaire team can do it, president's team can do it, walk off with the diamonds, the trophies, so can you. I'm asking you, don't sell yourself short. We haven't sold you short. That's why Mark, Larry, and Dr. Katz and I decided to invest a big share of our life these 4 days in being with all of you. My mentor, Mr. Schoaf, once told me, your bank account is a reflection of your philosophy, not your circumstances. Most people aren't truly poor. They're just comfortable enough to stay where they are. They have just enough to survive, so they never push themselves to grow. They trade their potential for a paycheck, their dreams for a sense of security. But comfort is the enemy of wealth. The moment you stop stretching, you start settling. And the moment you start settling, you start losing. Here's a simple truth. Money flows to where it's valued. If you manage it well, it will grow. But if you waste it, if you push it away, it will avoid you. Let me give you a secret. My mentor, Mr. Schoaf, said, learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Once I got that, it turned my life around. He said, if you work hard on your job, you'll make a living. If you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune. You don't wake up one morning suddenly rich unless you win the lottery. And even then, statistics show most lottery winners end up broke. Why? Because they never grew into the kind of person who can handle wealth. Money doesn't change you, it magnifies who you already are. If you have a broke mindset, millions of dollars won't make you rich for long. It'll just be a temporary stop before you return to where your thinking belongs. Wealth is an inside job before it ever becomes an external reality. It's like a tree. You don't plant a seed today and expect a full-grown oak tomorrow. First, the seed must take root beneath the surface, growing long before you ever see results. Your mind is the soil, and your thoughts are the seeds. If you plant the wrong ones, fear, doubt, procrastination, don't be surprised when nothing valuable grows. But if you cultivate thoughts of abundance, discipline, and action, over time, wealth becomes inevitable. Look at the people who are truly wealthy, not just rich, but wealthy in the way they think, act, and live. They didn't just chase money, they became the kind of people who attract money. They developed habits that made them valuable to the marketplace. They mastered skills, built relationships, and took calculated risks. They understood that financial success is a result, not a goal. The goal is to become a person of value. And wealth is simply the reward. Your future is nothing but a reflection of your thoughts. Look at where you are today. It's a direct result of the way you've been thinking up until now. If you're stuck, frustrated, or struggling, the good news is you can change it. But it starts in the mind. Change how you think, and your actions will follow. What you tolerate becomes your reality. If you tolerate average, you'll live an average life. If you accept just getting by, that's exactly what you get. But the moment you decide that you refuse to settle, that's when everything starts to shift. People who become wealthy don't just wish for it, they demand more from themselves. They demand discipline. They demand growth. They demand that they rise above their circumstances. And when you demand more, you create more. But Here's where most people fail. They never leave their comfort zone. The comfort zone is a silent killer of potential, and it's where dreams go to die. Every breakthrough in wealth comes from stepping into the unknown, taking risks, and embracing discomfort. Growth never happens inside of what's familiar. If you want a different life, you have to be willing to do different things, think in new ways, and challenge yourself daily. The marketplace doesn't pay for effort, it pays for value. Money is a direct reflection of how well you serve others. The most successful people aren't the ones who complain about what they don't have. They're the ones who find ways to solve problems. The world rewards those who create solutions. If you want more money, ask yourself, how can I become more valuable? Because the moment you increase your value, the marketplace will reward you accordingly. And remember this, wealth is not something you find, it's something you grow into. Scarcity is an illusion and abundance is a choice. The world isn't short on opportunities, ideas, or resources. It's only short on people who see them. The same world that creates millionaires also creates people who struggle to make ends meet. The difference isn't in what's available, it's in what people choose to see and believe. If you think opportunities are scarce, you'll act accordingly. You'll hesitate, play small, and let fear dictate your actions. But if you believe the world is abundant, you'll move differently. You'll see doors where others see walls. You'll find solutions. Let me ask you something. What if I told you that just 1 hour a day, 60 minutes, could completely change the direction of your life? Would you believe me? Most people won't. Why? Because they've been sold a lie. They think transformation needs a miracle. They think success demands 20-hour days, luck, or a silver spoon. But I'm here to tell you, it doesn't. It starts with 1 hour, just one. 1 hour of intention, 1 hour of discipline, 1 hour where you decide to work on you, instead of watching someone else live their life. See, most people are busy, but very few are growing. They scroll, they rush, they repeat, but they don't stop, and they don't think. And because they don't think, they don't change. But you, if you're still listening, you're different. You're searching, you're ready. And today we're going to talk about the hour that can reshape your habits, your income, your relationships, and yes, even your legacy. Because success is not an accident. It's a daily decision. And the best part, you don't need a new year. You don't need permission. And you don't need a big break. All you need is 1 hour a day. Let's begin. Take back the first hour. Let me tell you something powerful. How you start your day determines how you live your life. It's not just a routine, it's a ritual. And that first hour, that's your window, your launch pad, your foundation. Now most people, they give it away. They wake up and they reach for the phone. They check messages. They check the news. They check what everyone else is doing. But what they don't check is themselves. They don't ask, what do I want today? What do I need to become? What am I building? You see, if you don't program your mind in the first hour, the world will do it for you. And let me warn you, the world doesn't always have your best interests in mind. It'll feed you drama, distraction, noise, and before you know it, you're reacting to life instead of designing it. So here's the challenge. Take back that first hour. Make it yours. Before the emails, before the scrolling, before the chaos. Get up a little earlier, not because it's trendy, but because it's transformational. And use that hour to build you. Read 10 pages of a good book. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. Plan your day. Visualize your goals. Move your body. Drink water. Sit in silence. Do what the old you never made time for. Because here's the truth. My friend, if you can win the first hour, you can win the day. And if you win enough days, you win your life. Now I know what some people say, I'm not a morning person. But listen, success doesn't care. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. You think the winners of this world leap out of bed with fireworks and fanfare? No, they decide. They train. They build the habit. And so can you. So starting tomorrow, make a new deal with yourself. Before you touch the world, touch your future. Use that first hour not to consume, but to create. Don't just wake up. Rise up, because your future isn't waiting at 11 a.m. It's waiting at 6. So take it back. Build it strong. And when the day begins, you'll already be ahead, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. You won't just be prepared, you'll be powerful. And that is how the transformation begins. Guard the hour like treasure. Now that you've taken back the first hour, the next step is to guard it like treasure. Because let me tell you, people will try to steal it. Not with a gun, but with a notification, a favor, a meaningless task. A little, hey, can I just, and suddenly, Your hour's gone. Vanished. Given away to something that builds their life, not yours. You've got to understand, this hour is not free. It's not casual. It's not for leftovers. It is sacred. It is strategic. And if you don't protect it, no one else will. You see, time is like money, but even more dangerous to lose. You can always earn another dollar, but you'll never get back that hour. So what do? We put up a fence. We say, this is my hour. No calls, no emails, no scrolling, no distractions. Not because we're rude, but because we're serious. You've got to get serious about your hour. Like a builder is serious about his tools. Like a farmer is serious about his soil. Because this hour, if you use it right, will pay you back 100-fold. In clarity, in skill, in results, in income, in confidence. But only if you don't trade it for crumbs. Let me say that again. Don't trade gold for crumbs. That's what people do when they say, I'll just check this one thing. Let me reply real quick. This won't take long. And they end up spending their best hour reacting to the world, instead of rebuilding their world. So here's the habit. Every night, schedule your hour. Label it. Set it in stone. No flexibility. No negotiations. Tell your family, your friends, even yourself, this is your time to grow, to think, to create, to build. And if they don't respect it, teach them to. Not with anger, but with consistency. Because when you value your time, people begin to value you. So the rule is simple. If it doesn't grow you, it doesn't get your hour. Period. This isn't just about productivity. It's about priority. It's about saying my future matters enough to defend it. And that first hour,